Hey everybody, David Bauders, CEO of Hounds and Sparks IQ, and I'm happy to be here at NAED National with Debra Phillips. Debra is the CEO of NEMA, the National Electrical Manufacturers Association. Welcome, Debra.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it's great to be with you. I know that a major initiative right now for NEMA is helping the manufacturers to comply with the BUBA Act.
Yeah.
And really this whole Make It American initiative on the part of NEMA. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So when Congress passed major investments in infrastructure several years ago, they attached strings to those dollars and it required domestic content in materials that were going into federally funded infrastructure. And it's been very difficult for manufacturers to navigate those rules. They're very complex. It's under the Build America, Buy America Act, BABA. And so what we've done is to try to create a program that allows companies to go through a certification process that will certify their facilities and also their products that are compliant with the BABA requirements, and then offer them out with certainty to the market. And it also allows the marketplace to identify those products.
Sounds like a simple idea, but it's obviously more complicated than that because we have so many layers in the supply chain. We have manufacturers, we have distributors, we have contractors, and then the last mile, of course, which is the people on the street actually doing the work. One of the things that's interesting in this situation is just the sheer complexity of products and the rate of innovation in the electrical industry. You see there's millions of part numbers, you have literally hundreds of product lines across different geographies, different sourcing. Trying to make sense of that. Tell us about how NEMA is really helping make it easier for manufacturers to get their products certified.
Yeah, so you're right. The electrical supply chain is highly complex. There's a lot of materials that come in from other countries. So navigating those rules for domestic content, identifying product that's made here domestically and meeting, it's about a 55% domestic content threshold. So what our program does is it establishes, there's a standard that governs the process that companies use to evaluate their supply chains. So you can get certified to that process standard. If you have a facility that needs to put product out that's meeting those domestic content requirements, you can certify a facility. But there are many companies that want to certify at the product level. They want the auditors to come in and really evaluate that domestic content all the way down to the product level. So we've got specs for wire and cable, as well as low voltage distribution equipment. Those are the first two out the door.
Right.
And so manufacturers of wire and cable and low voltage distribution equipment can have auditors look at their supply chains related to those materials. And then their successful certification allows them to put a mark on those products and then offer them out to the marketplace with the NEMA Make It American mark.
So obviously there's a lot of money at stake here. There's plenty of investment to be had, investment dollars by the federal government. One of the challenges in the construction industry is how much material gets ordered in an unplanned way. So workers on job sites discover they don't have enough product, they need different products, they need more product. What that means is that people on the street are actually having a major impact on whether or not projects are complying with this or not.
Yeah.
This is really where we see the collaboration between Hounds and NEMA being able to kind of make that last mile work. So if we can get those check marks into the app where people are searching for material on a daily basis, hopefully we can start to bridge some of those gaps.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we're here at NAED National to talk to distributors as well, because they're a key part of this electrical supply chain. So to the extent that they can identify those products as well, they can play a role, they can become certified too, so that they can affirm to the marketplace that they've got processes to identify products that are made here in America. And so, it's about the supply chain partners all working together to try to clarify this for the producer and that last mile.
Are you guys doing any work with NECA or IEC with the contractor associations to help them bridge that gap as well?
NECA, NEMRA, IEC as well, to sort of educate them because they're another key player. The reps, the contractors are other players in the supply chain. So to the extent that we can all work together to identify those products and get its speed to market as well, get access to those federal dollars, a lot of which are sitting at state level.
That's
so
right.
There's a lot of state agencies that are sitting on cash want to invest in infrastructure, so let's show them the products that meet those requirements and get them installed.
So for manufacturers out there that want to participate in this this investment bonanza, it's
Yep.
time for them to get started, but make
Yep.
sure their products qualify.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we've got 5 companies that have been certified so far, but a list of about 35 and growing of others that are next in line that want to go ahead and get certified and offer those products out to market. So yeah, we're excited about it.
Okay, well, Deborah, it's wonderful to spend time with you, and look forward to working together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.